This house tour is brought to you by Squarespace.
I knew that they had a traditional sort of North Toronto Tudor-style house, and they were looking to add a lot more space to it. The idea was that they appreciated the classic Tudor style from the street, but they really wanted to live in a modern and clean way. One of the first observations that I had when I walked in was that it was very compact entranceway, not a lot of light was getting in, very much sort of room upon room, with a kitchen that was quite small and not graceful living at all. One of the clients is Scandinavian descent, and to have a very calm palette of materials and open spaces was something that was really important to them. The idea for the front hall really was two parts. So from the street, it was really keeping the traditional Tudor style look, but then having a bit of a jewelry box effect that once you open up the door, you are amazed and delighted about what you see. So one of the early ideas was to make the foyer a double height space and take some of the windows that were in the original ensuite washroom of the second floor and bring the light down into the hallway. The other piece was keeping the existing stairs where they were, but making them a real piece of interest for the house, making it sculptural, making something that would be surprising and beautiful when you walk in. These clients wanted to have the flexibility to work from home and see clients in a light-filled space, contained and quiet from the rest of the house. So the idea was that we would repurpose the existing living room and add a glass and metal screen that would allow light to come in, but also doors so that the space could be private and to allow for work conversations to happen. Also off the foyer, we added a walk-in coat closet, which I think would be a fabulous addition for anybody because it is able to do a lot of work for the ground floor and hide a multitude of sins, and also be a great setup space for going out or coming in. Also, we tucked in a little powder room on the outside wall and have a window that can really bring some sweet light into the house.
Hi, I'm Simone from House & Home. Thank you so much for watching. We just want to take a quick minute to talk about our sponsor, Squarespace. For those of you not familiar with Squarespace, it's a one-stop shop platform to build and manage your very own website. Looking to move your portfolio online? Thinking of finally starting that blog? Maybe it's time to take that side hustle to the next level and finally launch your online shop. The selection of professionally designed templates that Squarespace offers makes it super easy to get started. You'll have your site up and running in no time. It's really simple too. Just click and drag, no coding needed. There are also a ton of great marketing tools available to help you get the word out. So head to squarespace.com today to start your free trial. And when you're ready to launch, be sure to go to squarespace.com/houseandhome to receive 10% off the purchase of a website or domain.
As you walk through the house, we wanted to highlight the addition by making the new space a couple of steps lower from the existing floor plate. That way, the new space would have the appearance or have the feeling of a more lofty, higher ceiling space. We used the existing dining room windows to put the new dining room on a higher area. Using millwork really helps the flow of an open space, and it subtly can help to transform from one area to another. And I think that the family room, dining room is a good example of how that works, to tie everything together and to make it a cohesive composition. The clients really wanted to have a big family room and an open kitchen with an island. Making an addition with lots of glass to the backyard really suits that relationship between kitchen, enveloped island, and then giving on to the family room. The kitchen design was one of the elements that the client was very particular about. I think that her sense of style and precision really elevated the whole process. So we knew the materials that we wanted, concrete, stone, white oak, very quiet, again, Scandinavian type materials. And the choice for the marble with a bit more life, I do think that it's a beautiful element that actually helps to tie everything together. It's very heartening when your clients and your tastes are aligned and when their voices elevate the final project, which is a relationship and a way of working that I really enjoy. The existing second floor was very tight, and when you got to the top of the stairs, you were met with a very compressed area with a bunch of doors. There was a little washroom off the hall. So one of the ideas upstairs would be to have a generous hallway space. I think having just slightly wider halls than you expect gives an amenity that you actually appreciate on a day-to-day level. The laundry chute, from early on, that was an important piece of the project that the clients were really hoping for. You know, it's maybe hearkening back to another era, but when you do want to keep everything in the basement, the laundry chute is still kind of an amazing functional piece. There are still 3 bedrooms on the second floor, but with the addition of the space, the primary bedroom got moved to the new space. The brief from the client would be that the primary bedroom would be restful and calm, light-filled, and a real oasis away from the rest of the house. So that was how we figured out the walk-in closet, the ensuite, and then the bedroom. The ensuite, the idea was that the clients really wanted to have it very much like a room and to have simple gestures that were elemental and minimal. There was a small toilet room and then a beautiful vanity area with built-ins, and that gave on to the standalone tub, which is in a wet room. And all of the materials really helped to underline the calm and peaceful, restorative sort of nature of this ensuite. This project, I would say it's the little engine that could. Like, it really was one that took the will and the commitment of the clients, the contractor, actually even all the suppliers, because it was a pretty difficult time to build. And the efforts, I do believe, show about how special this project is, because it's a real gem of a place.